to the Sad Dads Club podcast. Here's everybody's favorite sad dads, Jim and Foo.
Are fires still going on?
Yes, I check it every day. It has burned 405 or 6,000 acres and was only at 34% containment as of this morning.
So sad.
Yeah, and 638
Was it still going north
structures.
or had it broken east?
It had sort of broken northeast, it looked like.
Yeah.
Man, that's a scary fire. 636 or 8 structures burned.
So frustrating.
Now there's a new one in El Dorado County. You could see the smoke from here.
I haven't.
Yeah,
I've
it's
been out of pocket most of the.
Terrible. Now that one they had 36% containment by 5 o'clock today. So I don't know how it's going now, but anytime any of those fires start going, they're like freight trains. It's like you're not going to stop them.
Yeah.
Man, the fire situation here is. I mean, when you have literally a string of like 3 weeks where it's 110,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much rain you had.
Well, especially that stuff, right? I mean, all regions, when you're having that kind of heat, suck. But if you've been, hold on. Hey, welcome to the Sad Dads Club podcast, episode 305. I came prepared. I'm the Lord Foo.
I'm Jim.
All right. Especially when you if you're have been in the northern part of California, particularly above Yuba City, Marysville. It's buttes, plains.
It's just dry.
It's flat, dry. It's that dry grass stuff, especially once the season turns.
Isn't that why it's called the Golden State, or is it because of gold? I have never figured that out because everyone wants to talk about, California's so pretty. But if you're in the Central Valley,
it all looks
like gold.
I have to think it's the gold rush.
Dead grass everywhere.
Right. And it just burns like a nothing. It's super fast.
I've seen some recent video from the park fire where they're trying to contain it, right? Obviously.
Right.
And they're setting backfire. There's a road and photographers there and videographers there. And trucks start showing up in this location, and guy hops out and starts taking the little tank and
propane tank,
and then another dude's coming by and he's yelling at everybody and he's popping. I've never seen it like a flare gun. He's shooting it off like in the same direction they want the fire to burn. So he's popping it off like 5 or 6 of them into the fields.
Yeah.
And so that just gets it going. And they're hoping, because they're at the road, they want it to burn on that side of the road.
Right.
And then now they've got guys watching because spot fires start showing up behind them.
Sure.
So it's like, they're trying every which way they can, which means, let's burn up the fuel so the fire can't move.
Right.
But then that ends up starting shit behind them. So they're trying to squash that while they're watching that. And does it actually do the thing?
Yeah.
And then in the meantime, literally the planes flying over and painting the area pink.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a
I remember
scary.
I mean, park's been going for 2 weeks.
Yeah, they expected it to burn for several weeks.
That's because I got that heads up from my sister because we, right out of Bear River, we went to Chico State for a while. So
it started right next to Chico.
Right. Bidwell, Upper Bidwell.
Yeah.
So my sister had sent me a thing, and I think at that point it was like maybe 27,000 acres, and it was creeping into Upper Bidwell Park. And I was like, I spent days mountain biking all of that shit up there.
Yeah.
And then the next day I check back in, and it is, it's coming into town through Upper Bidwell Park. I'm like, holy shit. Like, this is getting serious.
Yeah.
Like, the Bidwell's going to go. I sent a thing to one of Piper's friends who, both of them stay up in Chico. One goes to Chico State and the other one, works local.
Yeah.
like, hey, are you guys okay? Just checking in. Just Dad Foo here, just checking in. Random Apple?
LinkedIn.
Oh.
Something.
Sorry. And she's like, oh, what? I'm like, are you guys okay? The fire, the smoke, or, do you need anything? She's like, we're down here. We won't go back up until August 10th. And I went, okay. She's like, wait, what fire? I'm like, sent screenshot. Like, she's like, oh, shit. Well, like, it's just outside of town. Well, on the other side of 36.
What's scary about that is it almost reburned the whole Paradise area, which just burned in 2018.
Right. Venus has friends. God damn it. Starts with an M. Not Madeira. Magalia.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's right in that area.
It's up there, but like off to the right-hand side. But I don't think it jumped that freeway. It ended up going.
They kind of contained it at the 36, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, and I mean, you remember from the Gray Eagle Drive when we went through there, it was still charred. I'm like, shit. Like
there were some bits up there that were charred, and then after we went through there. Remember, like it was like 9 months later, that whole area burned.
Yeah.
Like, like that beautiful drive that we took was now a blackened mess.
Yeah. Y'all's just
sorry.
Charcoal. Wasn't us.
No, wasn't
us.
No, not that day.
Nope.
Yeah, and if you don't know, the park fire was set by a guy who pushed his burning car down into a ravine.
Right.
And caught all the brush around it and then tried to just blend in with all the folks.
Sorry.
He got arrested.
Yeah.
And I was joking, obviously. But I was like, do the sheriffs just run into a cell like every hour and beat them up and then leave?
Right.
Like every hour they just go in there like, here's a punch for every, 5,000 more acres it's burned.
Yeah.
And then leave, and then they come back and do it again.
Another house dropped.
Yeah.
So spread them.
I mean, what a terrible legacy to have for a person. To be known as the guy who set a fire that burned down 600
Right. What was it? Was it you or Venus that said that he had just gotten out of, like he had spent the last X amount of years in prison.
He had done some like lewd and lascivious acts, and he got in trouble for doing something with a kid, I guess, or something.
Oh God!
So he's a terrible human already. So I don't know what
car vehicle wasn't working. Pissed off.
Is that what happened?
That's what I
like. He was just mad, and so he decided to light the car on fire.
Yeah, he was like,
"Oh, good
fuck
Lord.
You, car!" Lit it, pushed it.
Wow.
I mean,
I've never been so mad at my 9 month in the shop car that I decided to set it on fire.
Right.
I mean, what the shit?
Shit, dude. I mean, it doesn't strike me as someone that was probably trying to pull off insurance fraud. I don't really know.
Very rational, for sure.
But it like totally strikes me as someone that's like, my life's just a barrel of bullshit, and there's no kids around.
Well, you're living in Chico.
Yeah, you're the outskirts of Chico. A random canyon in Upper Bidwell, and you're just like,
fuck it.
Fucking, I have nothing to my name but this lighter and this piece of shit car, so fucking I might as well light them both on fire.
The car doesn't work.
And the car doesn't even work.
The lighter does.
I can't even stay in it, because it's a gremlin. Bullshit.
Oh, God. What a terrible. I mean, we're laughing about it, but, I mean, it's terrible.
It is.
Luckily, no one has died.
I was going to say,
it's just homes.
Did we just
and stuff.
totally hose ourselves?
No.
Because someone's passed? I hope
no,
not.
no one has passed away from that fire. But, man, what a terrible. I mean, I've seen a couple of stories now where people are like, our house burned in 2018, and then we moved here, and then it just burned down again. And you're like, oh, my God, like, what the fuck? And then they're like, yeah, it's time for us to, like, move out of the mountains area and live somewhere else. And, the company I work for is in Grass Valley, Nevada City area. Mm. And that area, I'm always surprised for the amount of population that lives in sort of a mountainous area, how it hasn't completely burned to the ground. You know what I mean? It is a tinderbox waiting to go.
Sure.
And they're just building more and more homes up there.
Yeah.
You know? It just totally blows my mind.
A lot of creeks.
I mean, the NID ditch isn't going to help you any.
That's
you know?
All the creeks and reservoirs.
It's just bonkers. It's bonkers, like fires, man. But, you know, that's what happens when you don't rake the forest.
Shit.
So,
who?
You fucking idiots, get out there and get your rakes going.
Yeah, come on,
Jesus.
Man. Bury your power lines and rake your forests.
For sure, bury your power lines. I mean, that's just a cost-cutting measure if there ever was one. But even that, you know, that's the other thing. PG&E, my voice is cracking because I'm kind of laughing. But PG&E has these ads that they run here, and if you don't live here, you probably don't ever see them. But it's really interesting because, you know, they've caused several fires that have burned down numerous communities and killed people, and so
it's like, hey, at least we're not pedos.
Yeah, so they're making a big stink about, look, we're burying power lines now. And then they go interview some lady, and she was like, yeah, PG&E was out here and they buried like a quarter of a mile of the lines here. And then the rest of the street was all on posts. And she's like, how is that helping? You know, it's just, I mean, I understand it's an expensive proposition, but you know, you're already charging everybody way more money than anyone else for electricity.
Right.
Do the right thing, you know?
Yeah.
I'm glad we don't have PG&E.
Down here, yes.
Yeah.
What was it? I think I was talking to my dad. We were talking about rates and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, you know, at any point, I'm sure it'll change.
Yeah.
But for now, it's working out in our favor. And it'll get to the point, you know, I'm sure some of these people, after the amount of fires, I haven't checked in with my dad this season on it, but fire insurance is a problem.
Homeowners insurance in general.
Right.
Yeah.
Like coverage for fire insurance. Like, I'm sure it's the fucking same for people in Florida and hurricane insurance.
Right.
It's like, yeah. It's funny you would mention that. No.
Well, what happens is one company comes in and sells insurance to like 90% of the properties, and then all that community burns down, and then they're on the hook for 90% of the homes, and then they're like, we don't have the money.
Shit.
Spread it around.
Yeah, we just started.
So we have State Farm for our insurance. We've had them for years. I wouldn't mind changing, but we've had them for years. And there was a thing that came out recently that said that they were starting to cancel a lot of people's homeowners insurance in the area. And I was like, in Roseville? Like, that's bonkers.
Okay.
So I ended up calling my, agent. And I'm like, so I got a question. I'm hearing about insurance cancellations, and are we on the chopping block?
Right.
And she said, no, you guys are all right. We've already contacted the folks that are going to be, and because my big
thing is, like, what the criteria was?
I don't know. Maybe it was location.
God damn it, Jim. Data. Collect the data.
But I was like, it's one of these things where it's like, well, if you're going to cancel my homeowner's insurance, and I have my homeowner's insurance, and I have some life insurance, and like car insurance is all through them.
Right.
I'm not sticking around. I'm switching companies 100%.
Right.
If you cancel me on my homeowner's insurance, I'm gone.
I take the whole bag.
Yeah, everything.
The whole bag.
The whole thing. So
what'd she say? Well, I'm sorry,
she was
sir.
like, oh, yeah, I understand.
Sir, if you could see me right now, you would notice that I'm grabbing my ankles, and I really love your business.
Yeah. Yeah, I have access to USAA, so I was like, I'll just fucking go there.
Right.
Whatever.
What'd she say?
She was like,
don't threaten me, fucker.
No, she was like sympathetic or whatever, but like, I'm also not being canceled, so I guess nothing's changing.
Sorry. Well, I'm fine then.
Yeah,
and I'm glad we.
Good. I'm angry, happy.
Yeah, we had this talk, and I'm glad about it. So I'm gonna hang up now.
Well, it just made me worry when I start hearing on the news like State Farm's canceling everyone's homeowners insurance, and I'm like, wait, what? I have State Farm for homeowners insurance. I don't want to hear that shit because I don't want to be shopping around for insurance or have a lapse of insurance for some reason.
Right.
That would be terrible.
That would suck.
Yeah. So that's like a sad dad problem, you know? But it's not a problem for now.
No. You're...
But they are like starting to, like Chandler couldn't get renter's insurance. He had renter's insurance with him at, I think their condo or something.
Really?
And when they moved into the house to get renter's insurance, they wouldn't renew him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was like, oh.
For a house?
Yeah. They wouldn't do it. He had to go somewhere else. I forget what he ended up getting, but yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Sketchy.
So
have you been watching the Olympics at all? Are you interested in that? You don't care about it?
Nope. I will end up probably watching the Snoop Dogg, Kevin Hart shit at the end. But that's not true. I watch occasional highlights.
Okay.
But I would say if you're no. The short answer would be no.
There's something, ever since I was a kid, I've always loved the Olympics. I think they're the coolest thing. I just think they're fun. There's some of the weirdest events ever.
Oh, yes.
Like the men and women's team handball is just bizarro to me.
Oh.
Like handball, like in my mind, handball was always played on a wall with a ball and you and someone else.
Right.
But this is like team handball, almost like two soccer teams, but with handball.
What?
Yeah, it's a thing. And then I watched the most intense table tennis I've ever seen in my fucking life.
I do fancy myself some table tennis.
Yeah. Oh man, it's intense, dude. Yeah, the way they like, I don't know if they have to do this, but they like when they're serving, they get the balls in their hands,
right?
And they like put the ball down in the middle and they sort of lean down, and then they
get there.
And then it's just like the ball just barely makes it over the net, and then it's slow, and then it just boom. And sometimes they're like 15 feet behind the thing, smacking the ball.
Yes.
And it's like, how does it even hit like a 5 square foot area on the side of the table?
Like, how the fuck?
Yeah, and they're like curving and putting backspins on shit. And
I'm loosely following let's see. So this is an unobservant Olympics perspective.
Okay.
The guy for the U.S. men's gymnast squad.
Yes.
The Clark Kent thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
cool.
I don't know what's going on here, but like he was getting memed. It was the picture of him with his eyes closed, wearing his glasses, and you're like, your only purpose is to go out and do one thing well, and you take off your glasses and you fucking go out and get the man bronze. Was it bronze?
I forget
the
what
first
it was,
medal and whatever it was bronze.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Simone Biles, so I generally watch all her shit.
Yeah.
The Katie Ledecky, like absolutely crushing her. Was it the women's freestyle 1500?
Yeah.
And no one in sight as she like finished. Someone had posted I think it was women's freestyle 1500, the top 20 best times. Katie Ledecky.
Oh,
Katie
really?
Ledecky. It's her. I'll just cut to the chase.
All her.
It's Katie Ledecky for 20 like times. Big fan of her. The gentleman from Turkey and the sharpshooting thing.
Just
because I had seen up until that got posted. If you watch archery or any of those sharpshooting things, Argonaut will know because he's a archer enthusiast.
Yeah.
The amount of it's like golf, except you're allowed to use all of that those trainer bullshit things, and apparently in some of these high-end
one eye cover, and
you've got one here, and the other one is tinted, and it's like actually like there are two lenses stacked on top of each other, and you've got like a protective thing, and there's a balance thing, and you're looking to the side, and you've got one eye closed, and it's like holy shit,
right?
Come on, how much of this is now your equipment versus what was the original intent of the sport
Yeah.
being like,
Yeah.
the guys that are out surfing are having to surf.
Yeah.
They're
not. They don't have motors on their surfboards.
Right. You know, there's no gyroscope in the surfboard like helping keep the balance.
Right.
And so when I saw the picture of the guy, the Turkish gentleman, with nothing, just like, and it was like a still shot of him just holding his revolver out at the thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know the context that he was actually in the Olympics.
Yeah.
So then I think like a day later, that whole news, like, because it was making, like, the meme part of it was also making news. Like, well, what's the backstory? Like, what's this fucking from?
Yeah.
And it was, sure as shit, this guy...
He just showed up with him and his gun.
Him and his gun and his safety glasses and the earplugs. Yeah. And I went, wait, what? And for that story, I went deep. And it was like, how would you like to be the gold medalist that no one is talking about?
I think he earned silver, right?
He got silver.
Yeah.
This motherfucker rolls out, and like Venus, then like a day after that sends me this thing. It's like, this man is the scariest fucker.
He's the real deal.
Right. This guy is the one you are afraid of.
Right.
Because this dude just walked in with
stone face.
Yeah. Fuck.
Shoot.
Silver medal, bitches. Like, what an absolute... He's like, I just, I'm a true sharpshooter. Like, god damn. Like, everyone just got fucking roasted.
Yeah.
Silver medal.
Just him and the gun.
Him and the gun, dude.
Yeah.
Like, god
no
damn.
AIDS.
He didn't even close one eye. He just, the picture is just him like, yep.
Yeah.
Bink.
Right.
Done.
Yeah.
What a fucking Chad, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The most disappointing thing I saw was they have the mixed 4x400 relay.
Yes.
So it's men and women.
Oh.
Which is kind of cool. It's
I like that.
And it's the second Olympics it's been in, I think.
Oh, well, that's cool.
I
like to see that.
And so it's one of the semifinals.
Okay.
So America is in the semifinal, and they fucking set a world record during the semifinal and just fucking crush it. And then they go into the final and get silver. Don't even come close to what they did in the previous and get beat and get... I was like, come on, man.
You guys gassed out?
Yeah, you gassed out the day before at the semifinal.
Guys.
Yeah. I was so disappointed.
Finals is where... Who won? Who got gold?
Netherlands.
Oh, good for them.
Because it was one of these things where I was like... Shannon and I were watching it, and I go, oh, look at that chick. She looks like... She's just got this, like, really calm... Like, it's the anchor leg, right?
Oh, yeah.
She's got a really calm face on, but she's cooking. She's probably like 5th or 6th.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got this really... And I'm like, look, she looks like she's doing math equations or something. Just, like there's something extra going on in her mind. Like, running is just a thing. And then all of a sudden, that chick took off and ended up beating the Americans and got... she won them gold.
What is the craziest thing... And one of the most nerve-wracking things, as someone that participated in track and field in high school, is it always, when we got to, because I was distant, so I would do 1,600. On occasion, I would do long jump. On occasion, I would do high jump.
Okay.
And I would do 200-meter hurdles and 100-meter hurdles.
Yeah.
On occasion, it was like always this gag almost. It was, you get to because the relays were always the last events to take part or to happen at the meet.
Yeah.
The 4x100 and then the 4x100. Yes, the 4x100 and then the 1,600-meter relay and the 100-meter relay.
Okay.
That's what I mean to say.
So the 4x400.
So 25, 25, 25, 25, done.
Yeah.
And then one lap, one lap.
Yeah.
So we would get, as a long-distance runner, the 400 meters was like something that they would always, like, okay, you mile runners, like, who wants to do the 1,600-meter relay? And it was always like, but I'm not a sprinter.
Right.
And there would be generally enough of us that they would field 2 teams to do this thing. So it was like always, eventually, if I showed up, if I was at the meet, which was most of the time, it was like at some point, someone's going to be like,
you're doing it.
You're doing it.
You're in.
Like, which leg? I'm like, well, not the last one.
Right.
Not
my anchor leg.
Not an anchor.
Yeah.
Not anchor. One of the most, as someone that's like, I just go out and run. I just run. Like
I'll give you a solid time for a lap, and that's all.
I'm not good with people. Like I'm just not good with people.
What does it have to do with people?
I'm gonna tell you. To then be handed a baton and be like, the most crucial part of this
COVID.
exercise.
Oh.
Yeah, the most crucial part of this entire fucking exercise is how you hand off this baton.
True.
To the next person.
Yeah.
He's like, also, do not fucking drop it.
Right.
Like, don't drop it.
Yeah.
Everyone will laugh if you drop it.
Right.
So to get spoiler, never dropped it. Never fucked up a drop or my partner dropped. But the getting up to the last couple strides,
and then you have to be
and then the
solid.
person it's a timing thing.
Yeah.
So then like before the race starts, you're like, fucking I just got here. Like I don't even know. You're like, who am I handing? Which leg am I?
Oh God.
You're third.
Just look for the same jersey, man.
So who's anchor? Who's anchor? Todd's anchor. Oh, okay. So come over here and like someone give me a fucking baton so we can like
no, not a shoe.
Yeah. So then you're sometimes the shoe happens.
Oh, shit.
You just don't do the track spikes because then you're like, oh, you fucked up my hand.
Oh yeah. Give me a
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I'm bleeding.
I got track spike hand. It's fucking. So
God.
then there's this moment where you're like, well, we're fucking handoff pros, so let's go practice the hand off.
Yeah.
Not jerk off, but the hand off.
Right.
Which is close.
I would prefer the jerk off.
Right. On the bus? Is there, I mean, we're all wearing that anyway. Hashtag I love my wife. So then, you're like, well, I want to run as fast as I can. So I'm a distance runner, so I'm in a sprint. And then the last couple strides is just this like
nervous Nelly.
Oh, hold my.
Also, your legs are burning. Your lugs are burning.
Don't drop it, bitch. And that's the moment you hand it off, it's this moment of like, sweet.
All done.
Well, I hope we win.
Where do I find the bus?
I did my part.
Jerk off to do.
Yeah, Jesus. Where's the bleachers here? I gotta shoot one into the backside of a shit.
Yeah.
Man, talk about just anxiety through the roof.
Well, you're talking about high school level, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So I just talked about the same team at the semifinal that
USA.
they got a world record at.
Right.
The woman who was doing the second leg, because it was...
Did it go man, woman?
Yes.
Okay.
So she was doing the second leg. She lined up where she was out of place.
Oh.
So the handoff would have been in the wrong place.
Oh.
And they probably would have got disqualified.
Oh.
So, they have them spread out on the track.
Yep.
So she was way far ahead where she shouldn't have been.
Oh.
And they're showing her, and they're like, "Oh my God, look, she's out of place." And then you see an official like in the back, like, "You need to move."
Yeah,
And she's like, "Oh," and she skips to get back to where she's supposed to be, and that was the world record. Run.
Oh.
But then they couldn't pull it out in the final, so whatever. But I just thought that was.
What I did see. It may have been some of the countries or like the world championship finals. I did see a number of instances of like new tactics. One was like an
nude tactics.
New, yeah, not naked.
Oh,
they don't do that.
Sorry.
One was it was in distance running. It may have been a 1600. a 1,600 meter. And it was a woman who was, I don't know what her world ranking was, but she wasn't top 10.
Okay.
A very young lady. She, bang, gun starts, and the race kicks off, and she puts in a sprint on the first 2 laps, just straight up a sprint.
Yeah.
And ended up lapping, like the first, it may have been 3,200. She ended up coming up on the main pack, and I don't think she ended up lapping them again, like going in front of the main, like, bolus,
right?
The main group. But she then came up on the pack,
okay,
and then kind of like
blended in,
and she won that, whatever her heat was. I don't know if it was finals or not, but she,
oh wow,
because she just almost like out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
She blitzed a lap.
Yeah.
And then came back and then paced the rest of the ladies. And then I think on the last lap, she
probably picked it up.
You had the remaining people who were top tier or, like top ranked. They started to do like their breakaways. So she didn't finish as far as coming across the finish line with the people that would have looked like they were in first. So I think she came in like maybe 4th or 5th of the people crossing the finish line. But she was first, because she had lapped everybody.
Right.
So, and I think I saw that somewhere else. It may have been ice skating, but I think it was because it was like an algorithm thing. Like, this is also done. I think it was a Chinese speed skater. Like, went out on the first lap as soon as like the gun went off, and just sprinted a lap, and then came up behind the group, and then
just rested at the back,
right? And then spent the rest of the time, in the back. Like, if you have the muscle endurance to put in a ridiculously at Olympic level, a ridiculously fast lap, and then stay on pace,
because that's the thing, right? If you go too hard at first, you're going to gas out towards the end.
Right. If the track lady would have tried to keep up that sprint pace for 3 of the 4 laps, that wouldn't have worked. Obviously, it wouldn't have worked because that's a different sport altogether. And if you could do that, you would have been ranked first on the planet anyway.
Right.
So, but tactically,
smart.
Because
you can get out ahead, right, get your lead, and then blend in and like get your rest in, rest your legs and your lungs.
Right. You go at pace. You're using some of the draft. You mentally, you're goal setting against the targets that are in front of you.
Yeah.
You're not like trying to worry about someone catching you. You're just trying to stay on pace.
Yeah, stay out ahead.
Right. You're not worrying about having to try and catch someone. Is my pace too fast, too slow? If I stay with the body after I've ripped all these fuckers by a whole lap, well, I'm good. And all I have to worry about is if I see someone start to break away and at 200 meters, it looks like I've got to give it the business, well, then you either rolled your dice with good calculations and you've got stuff left in the tank to pull out a sprint, or you calculated still good, and with 200 meters left and a 400 meter race, you won. And she did.
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking, I like that. That's like big brain shit.
Yeah, because typically they'll start out a little on the slower pace side.
Yeah.
And then pick up the pace as you get towards the end. That's seems to be the normal operating procedure.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it depends too on what type of race it is. If it's a semifinal, I noticed that the runners will tend to go hard to get out front and kind of stay out front, so they can lead the pace of the group, and then make sure they're still out front, because they're only going to take like the top 3 or however many they need to advance to the next semifinal or whatever, or final. So there's a whole, way to do those races, depending on what race it is and what's at stake for that particular race or whatever. But man, it was that was one of the most interesting stories I saw. Was just that the fact that this group of people went out and got a world record and then couldn't pull the gold out.
Number one.
Yeah, they should have had gold.
What did I see that was like a funny? Colin Jost.
Oh yes,
correspondent for the Tahiti.
Wait, surfing?
Was it Tahiti?
Yes.
What, a surfing contest?
He had a staph infection.
Stepped on coral like first day there, and then got a staph infection. They got an infection somewhere else. I can't remember. And he was like, I can't. And they yanked him and put an Australian news anchor.
Oh, did they finally pull him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's like, I can't.
Yeah.
He's like, everything's going wrong.
There was an interview. They had him on. It was early in the week. NBC had him, and they were talking to him, and he's sitting at this. I don't even know what it was. He's like, I'm sitting here at my desk that also doubles as a barbecue.
Yeah,
and it's like just some piece of rusty old metal or something. I don't even know what it was. He was pretty funny in that interview.
Was he?
Yeah. But he was spending a lot of time at the tent getting his toe looked at.
Yeah.
He said, it's a problem when the tent, like, medic people tell you need to keep coming back so we can keep an eye on it.
Oh, yeah.
And he's allergic to antibiotics or something, so he couldn't take antibiotics.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing I read was that when NBC approached the Australian news anchor, they're like, yeah, we need you to fill in for our correspondent, this guy over here. And he was like, well, who is, I don't know.
Who's Colin Jost?
Yeah. And someone, like his own people were like, it's Scarlett Johansson's husband.
Yeah.
And he's like,
who?
SNL. He's a comedian from America. And he's like,
Who?
I
love him as a
Black Widow.
He did.
Oh, she's hot.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, great.
He did the. Was it this year? I think he did the big event they have for the news people in the White House, the big White House dinner.
Oh, news correspondence.
Yeah,
dinner.
The correspondence dinner. He was the guy that I don't know, headlined that or whatever. It was pretty good. I watched
moderated. It's not host either. It's a hand job queen. That's right.
Right. He was pretty funny. He did a good. He's funny. I like him.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
I like his wife. She's a good actress.
I like him because I just think he's funny. Him and what's his name? I don't really care for the
Che.
Yeah.
I don't know his last name.
Michael Che.
Yeah.
Don't really care for him from what I hear as a person. I think I've heard that he's kind of an asshole.
Michael Che?
Yeah.
Oh.
But they do a very well balanced play off of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when they write each other's jokes.
Oh yes.
Hilarious. Yeah. So I don't know. Did you want to touch on what's happening in the political arena lately? Or not? Are you interested in that at all?
I'm not. I mean, I know Harris picked a vice president.
Yeah.
Candidate.
Yeah.
Minnesota governor.
Yeah.
White man.
Well, I mean, I think all
with good conservative opportunity polls.
Yeah, I think that all of the people that she had in her selection to choose from,
right,
were pretty much all white guys.
Right.
I don't think that she did a bad pick or anything like that. I think he's a good guy. I mean, he's the guy that coined the whole weird terminology they're throwing around now.
What is it?
Just they just call everybody weird.
Oh, the weird.
It's everything's fucking weird.
Oh.
Don't you think that's weird? That's weird. They're weird, right? That whole thing. He's the one that kind of got that going. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some people don't like that for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially the DT doesn't like it at all.
Oh yeah.
I heard a radio interview that he did where he was like, we're not weird. They're weird. Like, what are you, third grade?
I assure you, my vice presidential candidate is not weird. He's a good guy. And also, I'm not weird. No one's ever called me weird.
Yeah.
I'm the best.
Yeah.
Buddy.
He's a couch fucker. You know what I'm saying?
I have no idea what that's about. I see the jokes all the time,
Right.
and I saw the new. What's the gentleman's name?
Vance?
Starts with W.
Oh,
Waltz? Walz?
Walz. Yeah.
I saw him make a inference joke on their like announcement PR thing.
Yeah.
Like at some point, I'm gonna have to.
If he can get off the couch?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I went. Clearly, I need to get fed whatever this thing is because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was on my list, my original list of people that I think we talked about, like the Apple News article.
Yeah.
After I talked with Piper about, if you're playing the game, these are your targets to hit these things. And I don't know if he was on that list. I really liked Mark Kelly.
Okay.
I'm going to be perfectly honest. I really, really liked Pete Buttigieg.
Oh, yeah, I did too.
So when she announced Walz, I was like, who?
Yeah. I knew about him because, I forget. For the weird comment, I knew about that.
Okay.
But there was something else I knew about him for, and I don't remember what that was. Seems like a good dude. Was a high school football teacher
Served in the military.
or coach, and served in the military. His wife's a teacher. If you saw her on stage in any of the coverage, she looked like she was yanked right out of the classroom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Teacher apparel.
Yeah. I mean, she...
Number 2 pencil in her hair?
Pretty much.
That's only our era. No one does that anymore. It's probably Apple Pencil.
Right.
Bluetooth.
Yeah, they don't even... What's a Scantron?
They don't even know.
Yeah.
I went to...
Scantron was high tech when we were in school.
I was going... Venus has a very good friend who just started her... restarted her after her youngest is now in school. Restarted her teaching career. And was like... I wanted to get her something for the classroom. It was like a special thing. If you know, Japan has these amazingly high quality chalks, for chalkboards.
Okay.
I was like, I would get a teacher, a box. I mean, they're not cheap, but it's more of it's high quality chalk that erases really well.
Yeah.
It doesn't leave the shadows and stuff, and it writes well. It doesn't do the shit, right?
Yes.
So it's nice chalk.
I don't doubt that.
But then I asked, I'm like, do any of the classrooms actually have chalkboards? No.
No, it's pen.
It's dry erase or a projector or a screen with a display of the thing that they're using a digital pen for.
Yeah.
And I went,
Did you just buy her an apple?
I didn't. She has a Amazon wish list that my wife couldn't figure out how to. Because I'm like, well, I don't want to. I wanted to buy something anonymously.
Yeah.
And just have it shipped to her door.
Yeah.
Without the oh my God, your husband.
I mean, couldn't you do that if you mark it as a gift?
I could, but I couldn't. My wife couldn't figure out how to export her Amazon wish list for the classroom to me. And she's like, well, just tell me what you want to get her. I'm like, no.
Couldn't she just send you the link to
it? No, apparently didn't. It was something you had to be shared with or know the person. I don't know. My wife gave up, and then I gave up because I was like, shit. Fucking. Anyway, Japanese chalk. I wanted to get some.
I don't think I knew that was a thing, but you're talking about chalk, and I'm like, dude, the kids even know what chalk is unless they're writing on a sidewalk with it? I don't know.
Yeah, probably not. But if I was a teacher.
But
without a chalkboard, it would be useless. You'd be like, what's this?
It's paperweight.
You're like, I just need dry erase pens. What the fuck is this?
Yeah. I could have used blah, 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 but instead I got this chalk I can't do anything
you got
with.
me $44 of shit that I can't actually use. What about dry erase pens that are $4.99?
What about wet
Staples?
wipes?
Yeah.
Glue sticks.
The 3-wipe Gyms.
6-wipe Gyms.
10-wipe McGillicuddy. Shit.
I got to give a shout out to Dave Sampson.
Uh-oh.
For the Griots.
Oh, yes. We talked about it, but
Did we talk about it? Did we already talk about this?
We made like a 1%ers joke. But we haven't, I don't know if we've actually...
Well, you really kicked it off because you ordered some.
Right.
And I was like, oh, shit. They have a ceramic wash? That's cool. I want that.
Yes.
So I ordered it too. That shit's amazing.
I am 110% happy with those products.
It's not a foaming soap. Like if you get the ceramic soap, it's not a foaming soap.
It is a
I don't
car
even
wash.
use it with my foamer. I just bucket wash with with that wash because it's doesn't really foam, and that's fine.
Right. Not intended to.
No, but it does a hell of a job putting ceramic on my car.
Yes.
And on my driveway. It's wild to watch the water literally
off your driveway.
roll down the driveway.
Right. Yes.
And
I have, like you, probably not to the frequency I would like now that I'm a sad dad, but I take care of my cars. I wash my cars frequently. I have been washing my cars since I have been a car owner. I have used a number of products to wash my cars.
Yeah.
2-bucket method, 3-bucket method, a foam sprayer, a wash that has a ceramic coat. I have used many products that are supposed to be hydrophobic or ceramic coating in nature.
Yes.
And it has been until June of 2024 when in reading an article about chemical guys, I decided, well, I'll buy a thing now that I'm out of soap. And I bought that Griot's car wash, their ceramic car wash.
Yeah.
And it has been June of 2024 when I have finally, after all the products I've used, finally created a scenario where water beads off my driveway because the ceramic product in their soap is doing what it's advertised to be doing.
Yeah.
Like, I have used ceramic car wash, lather soaps, ceramic waxes, and then rinsed my car. And all of that shit would have ended up on my driveway. I have never seen water bead
on the driveway.
On my driveway until I started using that product.
No.
And my car has never looked cleaner for longer. We have had fires. We have had long days with wind and dust.
And your car's out a lot, right? Outside a lot?
More than I would like. But yes, it spends time outside.
Yeah.
It's not a garage baby for sure. So,
because as far as the length of the cleanliness, I used to use the Chemical Guys Hydro Suds.
Yes.
Ceramic wash.
Yep. Same.
I would use that. I would wash with it. Never get any beating from it. And it sort of would leave my car with almost like a milky haze. Is all I can say. Is it didn't really ever feel like it was clean.
Mm-hmm.
But I used it because it was the recommended stuff for using with their ceramic coats. Yeah. So I was like, maybe I don't know.
Right.
And now I do.
I'm not a professional detailer.
They really pissed me off with their sale price stuff and then switched me into non-sale price on their website. That pissed me off. Yeah. So I was like, okay, fuck you, Chemical Guys. I'm going to try and find something else. And I didn't really actively look. And then you sent a picture of the Griots. Yes. Griots or whatever, ceramic wash. And I was like, oh shit, they have a ceramic wash. So I went and ordered that.
And I'm not even entirely sure I think that's a relatively new product for them.
I think it is.
Yeah. So if we'd if we'd have been in this scenario a year ago, we may not be even talking about them specifically. This happened to be like a timing thing, a series of fortunate events for us.
Right.
So, fuck.
Now, I will say, on the other hand, my son did not care for that wash. However, I do believe that he washes his black truck when it's quite warm outside. So the soap will flash off. Now, I'm very careful about how I wash my car with this soap.
Yes.
I wash in sections and rinse immediately.
Yep.
And then I go to another section, I wash that, and then I rinse it. I don't let the soap sit on the car and dry because and that's very typical for me anyway. And that's one of the things I don't like about foam cannon washes is it leaves time for the soap to dry on the paint, and I don't care for that much.
Right.
So with the Griot's ceramic wash, I'll wash a section and rinse that off, and I'll do it that way. I've had very good luck. Now Chandler had rainbowing and water spotting and stuff like that. I didn't really have that.
As a person with a black car,
that's
your son
true.
has a black truck.
That's true.
Also using the same soap that was split between us.
Right.
I have not seen the same scenario that your son saw.
Yeah, he got frustrated to the point where he split his bottle up and gave you and I each half.
Right. Yeah.
And I was like, thanks.
I can't, obviously you and I, not all experiences are the same.
No.
To what end are we doing something that your son is not? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm particular about, I have washed my car relative to the heat waves that we have been having in the dark a number of times. Like, because
if it's even close to being hot.
Yeah, if it's even close to being hot,
I won't wash my car.
I won't wash it, or I'll wait till it's dark and I'll turn on some lights and I'll just do it out here and just wash and rinse in sections, just like and or I abstain from washing because it's just too fucking hot.
I'll just let it be dirty until it's cool enough.
Shit will flash, and I'm not going to be out here fucking buffing this.
Well, the thing is like, I don't do heat well, so if it's hot outside, fuck it. It's not happening.
Yeah.
So now I'm starting to look at other stuff from them. I've been looking at their product line.
I do like the foaming wash.
Yeah.
Does do like what you would resemble in a like a drive-through apparatus with like the shaving cream style thickness that pulls stuff off.
Yeah.
Like the gray flop, just goopy, lathery shit that comes out of my tires when I shoot the foaming spray into the tires. I'm like, well, you can see it pulling off.
Oh yeah.
Great brake dust particulates.
Yeah.
Like working.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad to see that. And then I will come back through once that's all rinsed, and then I do the car wash.
Yeah.
And then it fucking looks amazeballs.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, this has been 2 weeks almost. It's been 2 weeks since I washed my car, and it is far cleaner than it's ever been for a 2-week time period.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I'm totally blown away at how clean it seems to stay.
Yeah.
Stuff doesn't want to stick to it. It does get dusty over time, but I expect that. But it does seem to stay cleaner a lot. Like I'll go with a chemical guy's wash, it would be maybe a day or two. This stuff, it was like a week before I really started seeing any kind of dust settling on it.
That's about my experience too.
So blown away by it.
Yeah, hashtag thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave, I guess.
Sorry about that.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We didn't believe you, but now
you're full of shit, Dave.
No, I just never heard of, I don't think I'd ever heard of Griots or Griots or whatever it's called up until Dave said something.
And I'm like, well, fucking if Dave's talking about it, then clearly it's out of my price range.
For sure.
And it turns out it wasn't.
No,
right?
it was
you did
actually
like an
cheaper.
Amazon comparison. It was like per ounce.
It was cheaper.
It was cheaper.
You get more soap for less money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, and what have we been doing? God damn it, Dave.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Well, and then when it's on sale and they don't want to give you the sale price, fuck right off.
Yeah, all the way.
Yeah. Don't send me a text message that says, get your shit on sale, and then click the link in the text to go to the store to get to the sale shit and add it to your cart, but not get the sale price. That really torched me. And I was like, I did something wrong. And then I did it again.
Yeah, how many people are going to be absent-minded? Like, oh, well, of course I put the sale price. Click, click, click. Complete order. Wait.
Well, that's what happened to me. I got to the end, like, to check out, and I'm like, why is my total...
That seems way higher than I thought it was for a sale. Like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, so, see ya.
Fuck. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not even necessarily, for me, obviously for your son, it's different. His experience is different. But for me, it's not even like well, I'm just using something because I don't like the other one. Like, I am genuinely impressed with the product.
Yeah.
It is doing something, as someone that is an enthusiast, it is doing something at a higher quality than any product I have ever bought before, and I'm not necessarily feeling like I'm paying or having to sacrifice money from somewhere else to spend money on daddy's shit, you know, kind of a thing. It's like, I'm not splurging to make myself to purchase and use a special product that only I'm going to get leverage out of. Like, this is not all that different than the products I was already purchasing, and it is giving me a performance and effect above anything I've ever purchased. I'm walking away from this whole thing as a winner on top of a winner, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
So, thanks, Dave.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. Hashtag thanks, Dave. We're at time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's over, I guess.
Whatever you got, it has to go to next week. Like, I got all kinds of shit now.
Do you?
Yeah. Fucking shit. I had a crazy Dungeons and Dragons story.
Oh, geez. You got to speak up, sir.
Tomorrow I'm going rock climbing.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Like on an actual rock?
I believe they're simulated rock holdings.
Okay. Where is that? Somewhere around here?
It's Sac, like South Sac by Tahoe Park.
Okay. Outdoor, indoor?
It's an indoor place. Boulder Field.
Okay.
Something.
That sounds fun.
You would know Granite Arch. Do you know Granite Arch off Folsom Boulevard?
Yes.
Like, that's where 20 years ago, that's where, that's still a place. Apparently, it's still a place.
Yeah.
But this is near Tahoe Park in South Sac.
Okay.
Just above Elk Grove-ish.
Okay.
My daughter and Emily, Emily climbs actively.
Yeah.
And so she's like, you should come. I'm like, I used to do that when I was a young boy.
Right.
I did that. She's like, you should come. And I'm like, I'll come. And she's like, Thursday. Now, and I went, fuck. Okay.
Speaking of that, did you see any of the women's climbing? Oh my God, that woman. I don't even know who she was, what country she was from. I have no idea. All I saw was the TikTok of it. Oh. And she climbed that shit like a fucking spider.
Really?
In 6.6 seconds. Anyway.
Should I have?
So fascinating. Just.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Bonkers.
I don't have.
So do it. If I don't get a video of you doing that.
Like Spider Monkey?
Yeah, we're going to have some words, sir.
I'll have my daughter take footage, and it'll look like a slow spider dying on the way down. Like those little sticky octopus.
Oh, yeah.
That you got at like a pizza place
it's
or like the little
tumbles.
quarter. Yeah, you just get it wet and then throw it against a glass and it.
Yeah. It marks up the window and doesn't do much else.
Oh, it's a broken window or a broken ankle. That wrist is. Oh, that's a femur.
Oh, jeez.
There it goes. Okay. Anyway, on that note, you should return the cart.
You should wash your ass.
Wash your hands.
Check your oil, Tony.
Stay up to date on your shots.
Make the call if you need to.
Register to vote.
Do the kindness.
Pick up a broom.
Yeah.
We'll catch you next week.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Appreciate it.
Bye.